have some dinner tonight? On the terrace? What's that? Mediterranean food. It's a panini grill over at the mall. You know, upstairs on the patio there? It's gonna be fun. Right. Yeah.
To participate in the public comment period, please call now at 818-238-3335. Members of the public may speak for up to 3
Maybe he
minutes
got rid of the
depending
franchise
upon
agreement.
the number of speakers.
Yeah.
Justin, are you going out? Oh, okay, I was gonna tell.
Ready?
Is Justin not?
He'll be here shortly.
Good afternoon. Welcome to a special closed session of the meeting of the Burbank City Council on Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. The mayor is running a little bit late, so we will be starting without him. I do see that we have a quorum. Mr. City Attorney, will you please state the items on the agenda?
Yes, Mr. Vice Mayor and council members, and for the community's benefit, the City Council is meeting in closed session this afternoon to discuss 3 matters of existing litigation related to the denial of the Pickwick project. The first item is Pickwick Investment LLC versus City of Burbank. Second case, California Department of Housing and Community Development Notice of Violation proceeding. And the third item is Yimby Law versus City of Burbank. All of these cases are pursuant to Government Code Section 54956.9D1.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Madam City Clerk, I see we have at least one in-person public comment. Are there any others or just the one I see?
This is the only one we have so far.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Great. First, I will call up Mr. Schlossman. You have 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Oh my, you're so generous. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. You know, a property owner has the right, you wouldn't know anything about this, Vice Mayor, but a property owner has the right to the highest and best use of their property. And I don't think we should be holding them back. I'd ask you to ignore the loudmouth people from the Rancho. I can't remember a project that they like. If they don't like it, they should be suing and let them pay for it. I don't want my tax dollars being used for this type of thing. There are dwelling units surrounded by that unit on all 4 sides, even though one of them is like a nursing home. Our state has mandated more housing. And I'm at a loss to understand why all of you continue for decades to put up impediments to stop housing. And you figured every which way to do it. And I'm in favor of housing. Stop with the blackmail of the developers, of the owners of property. This one on Front Street, you made them put in a bridge and a park and every department got a pound of flesh out of that poor developer on Front Street. Please don't do that to this Pickwick property. They will eventually prevail. There's no question about that. Don't be greedy. If you want affordable housing, stop making the owners pay. I said that. Stop making the owners hire lawyers. You know, it costs a lot of money to do this. And don't you think that they just pass it on to the cost of the people living there in the forms of higher rents? You can't have it both ways. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you that we're short on electricity. We're not. We're busy selling it to every other city there is who wants to buy it. We've got plenty of water. We're all using Zeroscape and whatnot, low water appliances. And the same goes with traffic. You know, a lot of people go to bowl over there and eat and whatnot. I don't think that traffic's going to be an issue. And don't listen to this dipshit vice mayor. I think he does not have a clue. And let's talk about it just for my last minute here. You know, all of us have the right to file bankruptcy. But I asked him, why did you do it? And he said, predatory lenders. I asked him, why didn't you pay back your student loans? Same answer, predatory lenders. Remember saying that?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's troubling that this guy you're going to listen to somebody who's so clueless when it comes to finance and how the real world works. He could figure out how to, apply for the loans and apply for the credit cards. He just couldn't figure out how to pay it back. And I think there's a nexus here because he's gone around saying tax the rich. And I guess he thinks this developer of Pickwick is rich. And he, according to his philosophy, his politics, which is Democratic, socialist, communist, whatever the flavor of the day is for him. He thinks nobody other than the government should own property. So I wouldn't listen to one word that he says, when you get back in your room and you're discussing it. Property owner, this has been a good neighbor for decades. And the time has come, we need housing, and it benefits the city in the form of higher taxes, higher property taxes, jobs, all kinds of other things. Do the right thing and let's move forward with this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Schlossman, and as always, I appreciate you exercising your First Amendment rights. Council will now proceed to a closed session meeting. Do we have any calls on the, I'm sorry.
I just want to state, we don't have any callers, so
Thank
we're
you.
going to go ahead and close the lines.
I did exactly what the mayor does all the time.
That's okay. That's what I'm here for.
Now I get what he's talking about. Okay, well, thank you. Okay, so we will now proceed to a closed session meeting, and we adjourn afterwards to Tuesday, September 27th, 2022, for a joint meeting with the Burbank Police Commission in council chambers right here, 275 East Olive Avenue, second floor. You may view that meeting online or on television, and in-person general public comments can be made on the website or calling 818-238-3335 to speak during a public comment. Thank you so much.